What's going on, everybody? EVER-TASTIC giving you another exciting episode with more Dragon Balls Z Kakarot, Chant the World of Hope on the Nintendo Switch, so welcome to it. So, last time, because we have traveled to the past just going Showdown Vegeta and came back to our future just so that we can destroy Android 1718 just to bring world peace to the city. So, as you can see, because all the people that have not been killed by Android, they made it out of there alive. And now, as you can see, because this entire town is already rebuilt, and so it seems to make excellent good progress. Just to you see these landscape features, I mean, it's coming together smoothly because nothing can be destroyed by androids. So before moving on to the cell by chasing right after him, so we have to go over with Party and just to go ahead and take a look at what we got. So we're gonna get rid of the. What can we get rid of? Actually, you know what? We're gonna get rid of the Masenko. Well, we don't actually need that anymore. But we do got here is this new tactic called Change the Future. So it says an attack in the wish of a user quickly approaches the opponent and fires off a key blast at close range. You know what? I really think we should try one of that. I mean, it looks brand new to me, and I really do think we should go ahead and change the future with this super attack. So let's go ahead and equip that. So we're removing the Masenko, and we can go press on B and go get chased right at the cell. So cell should be somewhere at the north somewhere. So let's see, are there any more drones that we can take out? Okay, well, speaking of which, because we're not getting any more of these red ribbon army drones or wheresoever they might be hiding. So we're just gonna have to study along the progress just to go and chase right at the cell. So Cell is the final showdown of the game. Well, who knows? Let's see how the story ends as we go and approach the light.
There you are. You may be a bit stronger than before, but if you think you can beat me, well, you're kidding yourself. You're weak. I'm going to make sure you don't go to the past. You pathetic child. I am the ultimate android, created by the great doctors in Rome. It's scientifically impossible for anyone to best me. Once I kill you, I'll head to the past and achieve my perfect form. Not on my watch. This world's been through enough hell. This ends now! You're about to learn the hard way just how much stronger I am. You clearly don't get it. You only think you know what I'm capable of. I, on the other hand, know everything about you. What are you talking about? No. Yet. I know it! You're nothing! I'm barely warmed up.
Okay, well, we'll see who pathetic now as we go and kick Cell butt. So, no, oh come on, really? Okay, that's not good. So you can just go ahead and use it to restore HP back.
Go ahead and act tough while you still can. Superior. Well, this human is going to beat you. What?
Okay, I don't see why Cell had to get this tough, but seriously, but you know what? We'll just have to keep on blocking just to not take any full blast with that Kame House he's using. So you can just go ahead and copy people's power to see what he can do. Okay, so let's see what Change the Future do. Okay, that's one powerful shot wave. Okay, come on now. So we only waste one of this ultra heal aid. Okay, hold on a minute. So we need to get back to more Super Saiyan. Okay, how is Cell playing serious? Bro, can you chill? Okay, you know what? It's time to get flashy. Let's go.
Too slow. If I had achieved perfection, you would be nothing to me. Nothing.
Sorry, but you're never getting your perfect form. This one's finally a piece, and I intend to keep it that way.
Okay, I gotta step up my game a little bit more because this cell is just getting too flashy here. Oh, come on, not this again. Not this.
What?
Okay, so you gotta watch out because Cell can go ahead and suck up HP right out of your body. Because he can drain down your HP and get HP back. So that's the most important thing you should avoid. Alright, let's keep going. So we're gonna keep following more attack. Okay, so I don't have enough to change the future by using super attack. Okay, so we're gonna avoid that blast. Okay, let's go for this again. So we're gonna explode right out of his face. Okay, this is bad. Well, I don't have any healing left, so I'm trying to survive. Okay, this is so bad. Okay, no wonder we're out of healing items. Okay, so we're halfway there, so let's go for dive bomb. Okay, Cell, just give up. Just admit it you lost, okay? Just suffer your defeat, please. Okay, so we're gonna keep getting more mana and wait for him to raise up. Okay, let's stop him quickly. Okay, so now we keep following more attacks. Okay, I liking it. Okay, we'll take it. I think it's almost over.
What? No, you give me no choice. This move should be familiar. Me. What?
Cell? You don't belong in this world!
Damn you!
It's over. That's the final loose end. Thanks, everyone.
Trunks! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Now I have even more good news to share with everyone. They're gone, Gohan. The androids are finally gone. And I promise to make sure the peace you and all the others fought for lasts as long as possible.
Trunks' long, hard-fought struggle with the menacing androids had finally come to an end. No more would humanity live in fear. Now, the people of Earth would know true peace. And as long as Trunks is able to fight, this newfound peace will surely last.
Alright, that is good enough. We got a total A. So let's go move on next. Okay, and it's still the same opening song from the first beginning of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which we're kind of liking to see. I mean, I am kind of enjoying one of Trunks' stories. I mean, it's coming like further along smoothly, because somehow when you guys are enjoying one of the epic classic music, and when you guys are enjoying the fight, it made me wonder why I'm so happy about it, because it's just the way I'm playing RPG. It's the way how I see how magnificent these graphics are looking in the Switch. But just the way how Gohan looking at this game, I mean, he looks a bit different in the future, just the way how he looks. It happened like 3 years ago, since Gohan and Trunks grew up to become stronger Saiyans. But Gohan, as his arm ripped off, I mean, he couldn't even risk to save everyone, because he only risked to save Trunks. Because Trunks is the last of the Super Saiyan left to save the whole world. But everyone that dies, I mean, no one will ever come back with any other Dragon Balls. Well, I don't think their future that they held any Dragon Balls in their world. I mean, that didn't happen in their timeline. Only in the timeline where Goku survived the crash site on Earth. I mean, that's where he meets the future of Trunks. So it seemed like Goku and the rest of his friends go and search out, find Dragon Balls, so that they could wish everyone back to life. I mean, that happened in their timeline. But just the way how I see it, I mean, Gohan and Trunks don't actually like go and scabber around just so that they can find all the Dragon Ball by using Bulma's radar. But I don't think that happened in their time. I mean, all they do is just grew up as a friendship, because Gohan is mentoring Trunks to become a Super Saiyan. But Trunks have it in him. I mean, he was doing so good of fully training to let all of his anger out, and just to calm it down just a little bit, but not to get way too hyper. Okay, I mean, he just wanted to keep his blood and his own strength within him, just as you see, because it just made Trunks strengthen him up. I mean, it strengthened Trunks up, because just the way how I see it, because it just felt that way, because Trunks wanted to keep his identity in full Saiyan mode. I mean, just to keep that in clear, I mean, Trunks is a good kid. I mean, he's no offended over his friends right now. I mean, he just wanted to keep his strength clear, because just to follow Vegeta advice. I mean, that's a good father and son relationship going on there, which I love to see Vegeta and Trunks getting quite along smoothly as a relationship between these two by one another, because it felt that the story is adding up such good strategy around here, because just to add each three combined episode, because just to make it to a perfect ending. So the fourth episode, which we just saw, because everything changes 7 years ago, since Gohan as a kid grew up to start his way back in high school, and everyone that compete in the world class tournament at the arena. I mean, that happened since Bobbity and not Bobbity, what is it? Is it Bobovich? I think it's his name, Bobovich. Okay, so it's a Bobovich, and I keep forgetting this other guy name is, and the guy named Bobbity. So both three, I think, because they actually, hold on, and we got Bobbity and Deborah. So both two were the one, because these guys were the evil masterminds, and they created this some sort of Majin Buu project where they create a monster that can destroy the entire world population. I mean, that happens like the same from Trunks' future. I mean, the androids go ahead and wipe out all of these people, a lot of these people, and just destroying so many towns. I mean, that happened in the past since during back in their own future. But in case you guys hadn't realized, it's the same when you watch the Avenger Endgame, where the Avenger go back in time to go and settle the conflict, just to like find the rest of the Infinity Stone in their timeline. But that happened like 5 years ago, so they go back in time to go and bring everybody back to life. I mean, that is how you see when you watch Avenger movies. I mean, that's what happens since passing the time of the future. So that's how we saw, because we're just, so what are we seeing here? Okay, now that's Trunks just walking towards Gohan. So yeah, I mean, we saw because Gohan took his final death, and he's no longer conditioned over pushing himself too hard. I mean, he was so unconscious, but not too unconscious, but less dead. But he just used up all his energy just to destroy some of those androids, and now he had to go and get revenge on the android, because Trunks is the last Super Saiyan around here. Alright, well, I knew, because there's still a lot going on in this next story. I mean, it just take us back to the mementos, as you can see the footages of each and one of these cutscenes that we saw, because that's where we see, because two androids taking out Trunks. I mean, they sure know when to give up. I mean, they did take their final defeat, and now just to look at it, because just seeing these androids having their fun trying to kill Trunks. I mean, they haven't not killed any Trunks, because Trunks it felt unconscious, just to like not trying to let up. Okay, and there we saw the memento of Trunks and Bulma talking to each other. So that's how we saw, because you saw, because these cutscenes are growing beautifully, and every other concept. But just the way how colorful and decorated these art style is supposed to look in this game, I mean, it felt kind of cooler just to see these mechanics going quite along. But just the way how they put together in such great detail over these cutscenes. I mean, just to take a look at these battle features and some of these animations. I mean, they did so well with that, and I'm really glad that Nintendo, Sony, or Microsoft done so well to put all of these graphics together, just to make it all beautifully, because the entire fans want that. They wanted just to see how these animation or these graphics are supposed to look in this game, just to compare the original Dragon Ball Z, because I kind of love how they add such good features. And just to speak of the way, because it's the final defeat, because it's the face off Cell, because it's the way how Cell deserved to become weak, because he was going to go after those androids, that so just so that he can go and transform into his perfect Cell transformation. Which I'm really looking forward to seeing how Cell is supposed to look, but not close enough. I mean, that doesn't happen in Trunks' timeline, because he was going to perform a perfect Cell, and that's about it. So we just saw all of these cutscenes, and that's about right. And we really are enjoying the music. So we got one of this Mega Heal Aid and free Fancy Rain, not so bad. Okay, so with the defeat of Selva, the long dreadful fight against the android disaster comes to a close. But has Pete truly returned to Trunks' world? I mean, we may not know yet, so there's more to go on in the story. So we might as well see to it while we wait until the game loads. Alright, so every time that we go and finish the final boss of Cell, then we go back again and take on the sub-story. Alright.
A few years have passed since Trunks' defeat of Cell. The survivors of the android onslaught have continued to rebuild their towns and cities, and their lives have finally returned to normal. Now, free from the fight for survival, Trunks also spends his days living a peaceful life with Bulma.
Where to next?
Better let mom know. Okay, so here you go, you guys. So we're getting here is a new sub-story going on in this map. So if we go and press on X, so we got new main story, new sub-story available. But there's more to do here, but just doing what we had to do. But somehow we'll look forward to it. All right. Well, the story is not over yet, you guys. I mean, we want to see how it ends first. All right. So we'll keep playing more of Dragon Ball Z Chant the Warrior Hope later on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next series. So next time we'll go on right ahead and knock out one of the sub stories. So we can't miss this opportunity just to go and do one of the sub stories. And right after we finish the sub story, we'll go ahead and talk to the Bulma at the Capsule Corporation, just to head there just to see if she's out of patrol on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this grand finale Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Chant the Words of Hope. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. So if you're enjoying the episode so far, if you want to see more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, be sure to leave an EVER-TASTIC like, share the video, and subscribe it. If you do subscribe to the channel already, please do ring the notification bell so that you'll be staying updated and notified when my newest and awesome videos up in the way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in. And by all means, all of each one of the description are filled down below. So if you want to help support the series, you can do so. Review them step by step, just to help get you on started on supporting my channel and for the series. So that's gonna be all it for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We'll be picking up on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.